run projects, and we call them jobs. And we have a wide range of customers, and we do little jobs and big jobs. And sometimes the materials are hardly anything, and sometimes they're a ton. Sometimes the labor is a little part of it. Sometimes it's all labor. And we were managing all of those projects with pencil and paper. So our service guys, their time cards were paper time cards. And they would write in them. We didn't even have a punch clock. They would write a job number on it, and the job number would come from their lead. And the lead would look at the clipboard that had the list of jobs that we had put on there. No kidding, a clipboard. And that's how we managed things. And then all of the time cards, when the job was done, would get collected. And we would create an invoice based on those paper time cards and a list of materials that came from the project manager writing them down from his memory. And so that's how that piece went. And then all of the invoices, the packing slips from the distributors, all of those bits and pieces would end up in a manila folder in a file cabinet under that job. So if we ever had a customer ask us, hey, we'd like to do a bow thruster just like you did on one of those Trident boats. I'm not sure which one it was. The only way for us to find that history would be to go try to track down the job number for that boat. Not sure which boat, but they thought it was Trident. And that means going to a file cabinet and digging through job files in paper to find that history to see if maybe we had put a drawing in there. And maybe we had a list of the materials that we purchased in order to duplicate it. So we were really a couple inches forward from the Stone Age, but not many. So all of our service guys, they enter their time cards on their phone. They select the job number. The job number is all created by the project managers. Those hours are updated real time. All of the past invoices on that job show up. All the documents that we create, whether it's an estimate or a packing slip, those things get scanned and they're all available. It is then tightly integrated with QuickBooks. And when it's time to create the invoice, we route some reports. And as soon as people are okay, that happens in email, then it's just seamless how it goes from EBS into QuickBooks and creates an invoice. So we went from truly clipboard, pencil, and paper to it all works online and it's integrated with our accounting software. So that's a quantum leap forward from where we used to be. I was introduced to Eric and the software by a mutual friend who said, hey, you know what? They're developing some cool software. You should probably go and take a look at it. And so we came up and saw this demo. And I said right then, that is a platform that we can run our business around. And so it was not really even a difficult thing for us to contemplate. So we had QuickBooks, and then for managing projects, there's just nothing out there. And we're really not a big enough company for something like Salesforce or SAP or any of these big, expensive, large overhead, big migration challenge platforms. And so we moved over. And I got to say, working with the team there has been fantastic. It was not a hard decision once we saw what it was and what we knew from Eric to be the vision. Fundamental to how we run things now. It's absolutely fundamental. We are much more efficient in creating a job. We're much more efficient in managing that job. We're much more efficient in closing the job and creating invoices for it. It is exactly the platform that you run your business on. I would say don't stick with pencil and paper. Embrace this because the efficiencies will really help in the business. Yeah, so I would say take the bet. It's paid for us, that's for sure. But I would say there are direct financial benefits and there are indirect financial benefits. The direct financial benefits are the efficiencies I was talking about. You get things done more quickly. You also have direct benefits like not forgetting that there were some materials on it or there So those things are pretty direct savings. The indirect, I would say, is you could say more sales because our project managers aren't spending as much time as they were before. A lot of it gets done on their behalf, which gives them time to go talk to customers that they might not have had before. I can tell you that my benefit for me is I have this platform that everybody can use, and it's got checks and balances in it, and so that everyone's working better together. So we don't have the silo problems, and we don't have as much finger pointing when something goes wrong. It's like we have a process. So yeah, number one benefit, process and efficiency. Yeah, that's been huge for us. I'd say, look, it's doing great things for us. And if it's a fit for your business, go learn about it.